Well, this past weekend, University of Toledo senior libero Maurissa Leonard broke her own record for most digs in a season. Now, she's already the all-time digs leader at UT and among the top 5 active D1 players in the country in that category. Now, unfortunately, with the Rockets out of the running for a MAC title, Leonard will play the final match of her career this weekend. Now, it seems like just yesterday, she was playing for state titles while at St. Ursula.
And not only that, but we're also seniors, so that helps with motivation too.
That was Maurissa Leonard as a senior in high school in 2014. This is her now as a senior at the University of Toledo.
Oh, it seems like forever ago. I mean, people always say that happens, and I never believed it, but it does feel like forever ago. And like I went back and talked to the team, actually. Sydney invited me, and I talked to them like last week, and I didn't know some of the girls, and I was like, that's so weird, you know what I mean? And like the girls that were freshmen when I was a senior, they're seniors now, and I'm like, wait a minute. And it's different, but yeah, it feels like forever ago.
It hasn't been forever, but it's been 4 years, and a lot has happened in that time. Of the more notable, she became the Rockets' all-time leader in digs less than a month into this season.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. It's something, not that I don't think I would have ever accomplished, but I just kind of go out there and I do my part. You know, I like try to lead, but at the same time I recognize that like I wouldn't be where I am without my teammates. Like if they weren't working me so hard at practice every day, then I wouldn't be able to get those digs in games. Honestly, last year, towards the end of the year, they started talking about it like, oh, Maurissa Leonard's close to the dig record. And someone was like, Maurissa, did you know that? I was like, no. I had no idea. I don't look at that stuff. I just, well, as long as we're winning, I'm happy.
Talking to Maurissa, you get the feeling she's always happy. It helps when your best friend is also one of your teammates.
Okay, well, when I first met her, it was at an open gym like over the summer.
Andrea Stevenson is a fellow senior and has been Leonard's roommate since freshman year.
We were in the locker room together, like getting ready to go up in practice, and I was like, that girl's gonna be my best friend. Like I just kind of knew it.
Did you have that same feeling?
Yeah, we knew. We didn't know till after we talked about it, but in both of our heads we knew, yeah.
How does that,
I don't know. It's almost like you have a friend crush on someone, and like you know what I mean? It's like you see them, you hear them talking, what they're talking about, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be my best friend, and then it happened.
You know, as a coach, what you want to do is set a culture of recruiting classes that turn out to be in people's weddings. You know, ultimately that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Head coach Jason Oliver was not yet coaching the Rockets when Leonard and Stevenson were recruited, but he knows it's a friendship like theirs that makes for great teammates.
We want to establish like-minded people that want to win at a high level. And for the most part, they're around each other all the time, so they end up sharing a lot of shared experiences. I can definitely see those two being friends for the rest of their lives.
No question that appears to be the case, but for the time being, it's about who can keep the house clean. Do we have things like
Oh, she's definitely the messy one.
Really?
You should have seen her room when we moved in. I don't think she cleaned those boxes out for like 3 weeks.
Well, it's mostly just my room. So, like, in the downstairs, if I throw things away downstairs. I don't leave things laying around like but if she comes in my room, she can't, it's my room, so.
Good point.
Exactly.
Leonard has been contributing to Rocket points for the last 2 seasons under Coach Oliver.
She's selfless in sacrificing her body, and that she'll throw whatever it takes on the floor and completely thrash her ligament in her elbow in order to win a point.
And that actually happened. Leonard tore a ligament in her right arm and required Tommy John surgery. The surgery happened in February. The season started in August.
And they originally told me, you probably won't be able to serve this season, at least for the beginning. And I was like, It was wild because everyone's like, oh my gosh, 12 months. And I was like, oh no, we got 5. We have 5 months.
Through her schooling, the nursing student had a unique insight, knowing exactly what was happening with her injury every step of the way. Does that make it interesting or weird?
Weird, yeah. So weird. Like,
Sure.
It was more weird knowing like everything that was in there and what it looked like than than I didn't know. And actually my surgery was recorded, so I got to watch it. Watching him drill into my bone was that was weird.
Ugh.
I was like, watching the video.
Our sentiment exactly, which is why we've chosen not to show that surgery. You're welcome. With her rapid recovery, Leonard was ready in time for her senior season and is soaking up every moment before her volleyball career comes to an end.
Yeah, I get really emotional thinking about it. Volleyball has been something that's a really big stress reliever for me. And so knowing that that part of my life is, I don't know, coming to an end is like a really bittersweet moment. Like before every game, I look up at my parents and I smile to myself. And you know, during like the national anthem, I'm like thinking about my grandparents and the ones that are still here, you know, and I don't know I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a nurse and I'm gonna live my life, but at first I think I'm gonna be a little lost just because I love it. I'm gonna have to find something that makes me feel the same way after this because otherwise I'm just gonna be a big stress ball.